Hi my loves, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Y'all, my bad, okay? We gotta handle some things together, okay? The laundry and things like that. But anywho, I'm still coming through, okay, for March Madness. I gotta go ahead and post today. And today I'm here with a dream. I actually had this dream last night, but I want to know what it means, so I'm gonna go ahead and post it. In this dream, I was single, okay, and I was single. However, I was trying to date someone. Like, I was trying to build a relationship or start a relationship with someone. Um, while I was watching this relationship happen in my dream, I began to notice that the guy was going out of his way to kind of put forth no effort. Like it was like it wasn't even on a you know how somebody accidentally messes up a relationship. Like, this person was deliberately messing up a relationship. Like, this man was deliberately doing everything in his power to make me upset, to make me miserable. It's like he just kept pushing me. Every time a problem arose in our relationship, he wanted to put forth no effort to solve the problem. He wanted to put forth no effort to help me figure out how to fix it. I just kind of felt like the entire time I was just doing my own thing. Like, it was kind of like, and it was a very long dream, y'all. And every time something happened, I would be sitting there trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to solve this? How are we going to fix this? What are we going to do? And it's almost like he wanted me to just be like either he wanted me to just break up with him and move on with my life, or he wanted me to be in a um, constantly miserable. You know, it's kind of like, because, you know, that's the only options you have in that situation. Either you are going to be, either you're going to give up and say, you know what, I do better by myself. And I like, which is what I eventually did at the end of the dream. I was like, I don't have time for this. Like, I don't have time for this. It's almost like at the end of the dream, I thought about it like, if I was by myself, I would be way more accomplished. I would have like dealt with things differently, and I wouldn't have to sit around and worry about someone else. Like, I would try to solve the problem. He didn't want to solve the problem, and then when I did solve the problem, he didn't like the way I solved the problem. And it's like, okay, well, if you had a problem with the way that I solved the problem, why didn't you solve the problem? He didn't want to solve the problem. And it's just like his whole purpose was to get on my nerves. His whole purpose was to get on my nerves. And this is, to be honest, seeming to be a very, how do you say, common complaint of women in today's times. Um, Women are constantly complaining that they are tired of feeling as though they have to take care of a grown man. A lot of women are very frustrated from realizing that, you know, like, in today's times, we can take care of ourselves. In today's times, we don't really just need a man. And on top of that, a lot of men are expecting women to go above and beyond while they do bare minimum. And that's basically what was going on here. Um, and you know, another thing that I noticed, it almost was seeming as though this man did not really care for me. Like, he wasn't really interested in me. Maybe it was just a matter of convenience for him, more so than someone he actually wanted to be with. However, like I said, at the end of that dream, I was like, nah, nah. Okay, I'm good. Okay. The scripture comes from 1 Kings 7 and 9. All these structures, from the outside to the great courtyard, and from the foundation to the eaves, were made of blocks of high-grade stone cut to size and smoothed on the inner and outer faces. The foundations were laid with large stones of good quality, some measuring 10 cubits and some 8. Above were high-grade stones cut to size and cedar beams. The great courtyard was surrounded by a wall of 3 courses of dressed stone. and 1 course of trimmed cedar beams, as was the inner courtyard of the temple of the Lord's portico. Okay, so God is saying for somebody, build the foundation. Like, this is all a part of the foundation. I feel like God is saying, like, when you're trying to find someone, when you're trying to figure out who your someone is, a part of the foundation is finding someone that is going to be a partner for you, regardless of whatever you're gonna do. Because I'm here partner in crime, but it's like, whatever y'all gonna do, okay? If y'all is gonna, like, whatever y'all thing is, y'all both should be open to doing it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like in this dream, it was kind of like a little struggle love going on. And it was just like, ain't nothing wrong with that. But the problem starts when there is one person that is really stressed out about everything, and there's one person that just does not care. Because that's frustrating. It is very frustrating to be sitting up and you're worried, and you gotta worry about cleaning, you gotta worry about cooking, you gotta worry about the bills, and then you gotta worry about all the little problems that pop up. Okay, if it's time to accomplish something like getting a house, getting a car, or taking care of kids, like, and you have to really look at that, especially if you want kids and you and your person don't have kids yet, because if this person is not helping you with these everyday simple tasks, they for sure not finna help you when you have a baby that is not going nowhere, that is crying and because it's hungry all the time, needs to be changed all the time, want this and want that, and attention and love all the time. And as far as mothers go, it is very stressful for those first, I would say about the first 6 months are so stressful. You barely get any sleep. And if you don't have somebody that is willing to, like, help, then you are basically kind of like going to be on your own. It's like you're going to be a single mom without being single. And to me, honestly, I'm going to be real, that's more annoying than being single. At least if I'm single, I know I'm single. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm thinking, like, I won't ever think in my head, oh, well, your daddy is right there, your daddy's going to help. And daddy is like, psst. Okay? So it's like, I just feel like God is saying that this is meant to build the foundation. This is meant to help build the foundation, regardless to if the foundation is built in such a way of the woman in this relationship realizing that the man that she is with is just not going to change. He is not going to put forth the effort. He does not care to put forth the effort. And she makes the decision to separate herself from him. Or if it is going to end with this man realizing that he does actually care about this woman. He does actually love this woman. And he loves her so much that he does not want her stressed out and worrying. And to be honest, if a man is okay with me being stressed out, with me being worried, with me being constant, in a constant mode to where I don't know what's going on, then that is not love. Like, no man should want to see his woman, his wife, stressing out about bills, stressing out about when this is going to happen, why isn't this happening, why is this going on. If a man really loves a woman, he will go out of his way to get a job. He will go out of his way to make money so that she'll be okay. He'll go out of his way to make sure she's good. And he's not going to see it as simping or as giving off to like a random, because this is your wife. You know what I'm saying? This is your girlfriend. This is somebody that you're committing to. It is not the same as dating. When you are in a commitment, you should be wanting to do nice things for the person that you're with. You should be wanting to go all out. And I remember I was watching this video where this man was like, basically saying he don't understand the logic that men have. Like, okay, it's one thing if you just going out to every single girl that you dating and you just taking them all shopping, you paying everybody bills. That's one thing, versus you having your person and you making sure that your person is good. And then it's like, what is the logic? Why I don't understand it. Like, why men, so many men, are more so focused on impressing other men than they are on impressing women. And like, I like, you can do whatever you want to do, but that's kind of like suspect to me. Like, why are you so worried and stressed out about impressing other men? You should be worried and stressed out about impressing the person that you want to be with, because otherwise, then you need to go be with them. And that's just real. Like, you need to go and be with whoever you are. You stress yourself out and you worried and you flipping over backwards trying to impress. That's the person you need to be with, and that's just real. And I feel like God is saying that's what it comes down to in this situation for whomever is going through this right now. God said this is the foundations of your relationship. Either the woman is going to decide that she is not about to be stressed out, she is not about to be worried, and she is not about to do everything by herself. She refuses to, and she's going to put her foot down and either be by herself and take care of herself, or this man is going to come get his senses together. And lets the other, this man is going to get his senses together. He's going to realize that, okay, if I really want her, if I really want to be with her, I'm going to act like it, and I'm not going to treat her as if I don't. And like, I feel like this is not even, like, you may see it as a bad prophecy, but it's not, because it's not fair to either person. Okay, if this man feels like he really don't want to be with this woman, and he feel like he is annoyed or frustrated, or he dislikes her to such an extent that he wants to see her suffer and worry, then I just feel like that, like, why be together? Why force yourself to be with somebody you don't want to be with? And the other way for the woman, it's not fair for her to be in a relationship with somebody who truly does not want to see her happy, who truly does not want to see her prosper, who is truly wanting to see her suffer. Okay, God is saying that he did not call you to be suffering. He did not call you to be struggling. He did not call you to be going through this. We all have free will, and we can do whatever we want to do. But and that's literally what it is. God is saying, like, you can do whatever you want to do. The advice is, if this man don't want to take the seat as the head of household, and is allowing this woman to be stressed out as the head of household, then she could do bad. Like I'm like how my mama said, she could do bad by herself. Okay, she can do bad by herself. Like, period. And that's literally, like, period. God is saying she can do bad all by herself, and she would have less stress because she wouldn't have a whole grown person that she has to worry about. She can just worry about herself. And a lot of times, one thing that I have noticed as a woman, when I am single, I am able to achieve so much more than when I'm in a relationship. Because when I'm in a relationship, I want to be all up under my man. I want to be all snuggled up. I want to go do this. Let's go do that. I want to see what he doing. And, like, it's like a distraction. And that's what God is saying. Like, if this person is not improving your life, then why are you allowing them to distract you from achieving what you already had going on? Like, if they ain't finna help, if they not trying to put forth no effort to help, then okay, straight up like that, like, period. God is like, like, because you would be able to achieve. You wouldn't even have the problems that you have now had you been single. And that's something to think about. Like, especially if you are in a relationship with someone who is acting like they don't want to help you. It'll be different if they were helping you. But if they acting like they don't want to help you, you can be by yourself. And that's, like, period. And either this man is going to realize that he wants to be with you no matter what, and then he is going to do what he needs to do to help you, or to ensure that you're okay and you're taken care of. Because in reality, men are supposed to be the head of households. Okay, like, I don't know what happened, in our generation, but men are supposed to be the head of households. They the ones supposed to be making all these decisions. A lot of them hop on YouTube and cry about they don't get to do this and they don't like that, and the women are this and the women are that. Yet and still, they are not taking the place as the head of household, okay? And that's the message, okay? God said, get it together, okay? If this man don't get it together, this woman, God is saying that you would do better by yourself than you are stressing yourself out with this man. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.